Who the hell are these people?
It's loud and it's tasteless, I've not heard it before. You're shouting while you're dancing on the
Yeah.
I dated a young one from the Eureka one time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are these people?
Fellas from the town said,
Who the
this is in
fuck
the
are these
80s,
people?
so this will show you the level of maturity amongst boys. I got a letter from, I met her at a debate.
Yeah.
St. Pat's.
They're all
Navan
breathing
against
and all.
Eureka.
All the
Right.
And I might have kissed her. And I got a letter saying, she has VD, don't go near her. Do you remember VD?
no, not really.
I remember it well. as a
She's
kid.
not comfortable with those jokes.
Well, yeah. Very early to be saying
What's your story? Because I'm only familiar with parts of it with the music. Could you tell me about growing up and getting into the music?
Do you remember VD? Like, as if that's a joke. Do you remember venereal disease? Like, that's why she was just like, is that a joke? Look.
Yeah.
St. Pat's Navan against Eureka.
Right.
And I
Do you remember
might have kissed her.
venereal disease?
And I got a letter saying, she has VD, don't go near her. Do you remember VD? I remember it well. This is you.
Well, yeah.
Good one, Tommy.
Very early to be saying
What's your story? Because I'm only familiar with parts
Very
of it with
early
the
to be
music.
talking
Could you
about
tell
that.
me about growing up
Did you hear
and
what you
getting into
said?
music
Very
and
early to be talking
singing
about
and all
that. Did you
type
hear
of
that?
thing, Please.
Well, yeah. Very early to be saying
What's your
Very early to be saying those things. It's a bit early on. You know what I mean? Fucking calm down, Tommy. It's 9 o'clock at night.
story? Because I'm only familiar with parts of it with the music. Could you tell me about growing up and getting into the music and singing and all that type of thing, please?
Well,
And
I
venereal
suppose
diseases.
we'd go back to Mammy and Daddy.
I bet you they didn't like talking about venereal diseases.
And they met in Gippstown in the
God, this is going to be boring as fuck.
40s, I suppose. Yeah.
I suppose. We don't even know. Just guess. Just make it up. Aye.
Like Daddy fell in
The 40s, sometime, long time ago.
love with Mammy and
Daddy fell in love with Mammy. It's one of these stories, like, fuck me. Tommy Tiernan doesn't know where to go with this one. Like, what do you owe it? What do you owe it? That's not going to work on this one, Tommy. Rethink it.
her voice. And, you know, they both, they adored the songs. And Daddy collected he worked for a good while for the Folklore Commission. You can picture him on his bicycle going up these mountain roads and not having to go further than his own people and collecting songs,
Oh, that's gone now, so that's nice.
stories, prayers, things about the crops, things about people who might have to
It's all
prepare.
collected, and where did it go? Where is it? We don't have it. It's gone. It's away in the Vatican archives or some shit.
Their body, you know, that had passed away. All the old customs and traditions.
I have
What do you owe it?
awareness in my head of you singing.
They probably just look at him and his fucking tattoos and just think, who is this guy? Is he like this? Is he like a cartel? Like what, owner or something? Like, has he been to prison? They're probably like, did you see all his nasty tattoos? Oh, they're awful, Deirdre. Did you see them? They all have them now. They all have these tattoos.
I don't know the name of the song, but I think one of the when I was out sport and I'd play.
Do you love an apple?
Do you
Do you love an apple?
love an apple? Do you love a pear?
He's getting on as if he fucking loved that song. Fuck up, Tommy. Do you love an apple?
Yeah.
Daddy with curly
Yes, they know the song, Tommy. Well done. This is a great conversation, by the way.
brown hair.
Yeah.
That's on one of your early Botti Band albums, isn't it?
Yeah. There was a program, a guy called Bill Meek, and he was an RT
This
program on songs of
This
emigration.
fucking interviews, Bill Meek. It's fucking Meek.
And
It's
I
weak.
remember one weekend going down to Daddy and kind of saying, I knew plenty in Irish, but didn't have that many in English. And he said to me, go suasig dan chi Nelly. Agus tlinye to, you know. And I had never even heard her speak in English, never mind sing.
Yeah, yeah.
And Tony McMahon, great
Yeah.
great musician, he told me to get a couple of, he borrowed a tape recorder, one of those
It's alright.
little cassette machines, and I went up this weekend to my Auntie Nellie and Auntie Annie and stayed with them, and she sang like what ended up being our repertoire for the next couple of years, sort of non-stop. This was it. She would sit there. She was one of the Donegal knitters. She was blind, not from birth, but so she had an incredible ear, and
There was when she'd hear a song, and you know, because of her blindness, she stayed in with a lot of the old people rather than going out at night. So
Yeah.
she had that extraordinary memory. If she liked a song, she'd ask you to sing it twice, and she'd basically have it. And this could be 20 verses.
It's like something out of a fairy tale,
Yes,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That this was our joy.
Yeah. And she would knit a
Well, that was
ma-
what
a
it
men's
used to be. It
iron
used to be like a
jumper in
fairy
week,
tale country.
In a week.
You know.
Yeah.
Until fucking RTE destroyed it and Tommy Tiernan's brought this guff upon us on a fucking Saturday night. We used to sing around and sing these songs and make them up, but now we just watch the Tommy Tiernan show and his fucking bollocks questions. What you ought. You fuck me, like.
And sitting there, and she just feeling her way around it and singing, and you know.
Yeah.
Did you feel like it
And just watching you wear all these fucking clothes, these ridiculous clothes that we're all paying for. Unbelievable, man.
was a kind of a strange way of life, or a strange?
Look at the fucking state of this guy, like. Who the fuck does he think he is? He needs to go on that show. Who do you think you are? You need to go on that, mate.
Thing to be doing, to be gathering these old kind of folk songs together. Did it feel strange?
Do you remember VD? Do you remember venereal diseases?
It's because now it sounds.
Yeah, because this was our thing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I mean, we did the first album. This
Tommy needs to tell another venereal disease joke. That'll get them going. Like,
Scarra Bray, the one and only, was 1971, wasn't it? 71 we've sold.
And in fact, the photo, the cover photograph, we were taken out of our classes. Myra was Intercert, I was Leaving Cert, and we had the gym slips on, and we put our coats over them, and across the road was
The old graveyard.
a Protestant graveyard. And we thought, you know, it was the era of the Beatles, that kind of gothic look, you know.
she still has the hair from
As
the
the-
Beatles.
the
Those
white
days, like.
brimmed.
We were there like very
yeah.
cool, not
Tried to be
smiling, not
cool.
against the big rocks
I'm
on
gonna
the,
skip
the
on, like.
graves, the tombstones and
Yeah.
Fuck me, this goes
the
on.
photographs. But it was, yeah. But what the lads were doing was, again, you know, they'd been listening to Bert Jansch and John Renburn and all this, and we were listening
We've never heard of any of these people. They just list these names of people. Like,
to, you know,
And
all
it's
this
sad
sort
that
of
you don't
this-
know. They're probably
they were
great.
exploring the guitar and the tunings and all this kind of stuff, and then
he used to play the old guitar. Oh, fuck me, God.
Ian and I doing harmonies, and you know, so it was, and then there was a huge culture at the time then of, sorry, in Slattery's in Capel Street, the traditional club, you know, weekends away and things like that, where we were hearing.
Just talk about the old times. Slattery Street. What's that now? I wonder what's going on with Slattery Street now, as if we don't all fucking know what Slattery Street looks like now.
And Graham Joe Holmes,
I've never been there, but I know exactly what it looks like and who's on it.
all these great singers in the north, and then from all around the country, and that the traditional club on a Wednesday night
Was it boozy and ridey, or was it?
The VD was rife. Like,
Yeah, it was exciting, you know.
That's
It
very
was-
diplomatic.
mad.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So tell me what happened. So what was the shelf life, so to speak, of Scarra Bray then? What happened? So you're in secondary school, this album is released. And what happens then?
We kind of, you know, we kept going and we did a
There
few
were
gigs.
very
We
few-
did
very few
support
gigs.
Horslips. We did support the
with
Chieftains.
with the, you know, the backdrops of the the
the
kind of the-
psychedelic stuff
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
up in Queens.
You
We
know,
thought we were
that was-
so cool, you know.
You were.
That was huge, you know, at the time.
And we did, like we did the stadium with support of the Chieftains one time, and we did, you know, and it was
But you see,
amazing, you know.
Like the lads, Michal and Dahi were finishing their
Finished college,
degrees
yeah.
in college, and I was just starting out. Myra was
Yeah.
nursing.
Just
So
starting
there were
out as well,
there were only a
years
few
behind.
occasions to, you know, like
Right,
a Christmas
guys.
show or something out in Austin.
I'm
John
skipping it
Defoe or
on.
a Galen
Yes,
or,
man.
You know,
Is that fucking,
And,
But
what
then
do you
they
call them?
started seriously
Oh
looking
God, what
at,
was he called?
you know, the Bothies were kind of coming together. Donald Lunny was around, Andy Irvine was around.
Anderson?
You were
it was all just the right place at the right time.
Anderson,
that
is he
kind
called?
of-
Right, we're going to this. Like,
About 10 years, 10
Yeah.
series, and then
What was
we
he
moved over
called?
to
Anderson
BBC
or something?
One,
What was his name?
a show on Channel 4 in the UK for about 10 years.
All right, guys, we're coming back. We're coming back for part 3. Look at this fucking twat. Right, we're coming back for part 3. So what do you think about that shit?
Fashion